What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel again. We are covering the first game of the Qatar 2022 World Cup tournament. First off, have to say, the scenery was amazing. The whole stadium looks amazing. It looks fantastic. And the pre-game celebration too was very good. It was on point for the festivities this season. We'll be getting into the match later on. This review is going to be a quick review for the Qatar Ecuador game. It's going to be a quick rundown for the game that we just watched. And I have to say, off bat to start with, the game was very intense. It didn't miss a beat from the cup games that we've been watching, the club games that we've been watching recently. Starting off, the game was very intense. It had high intensity, but it also had the problem that we've been having of late. Around the 60th minute, it dropped off. It seems like all the teams, both of the teams, had very tired players at that time too. So there was subs inside. But let's move on with the review. To start with, I think both teams were very structured in their play, both the Ecuadors and the Qataris. But what sets the difference apart was the Ecuador players had a lot of quality. They were better. They had a lot of quality compared to the Qatar players. The Qataris had the structure and they knew what they were doing, but they just couldn't execute it. They didn't have no way around. They were misplacing passes all around, and they didn't have the quality to beat their men when they went on to 50-50 battles against the Ecuadors. So that seemed to be a huge hurdle for them. They couldn't move the ball through their midfield as they were supposed to because they lined up in a 5-3-2 formation. And yeah, that was their biggest problem. They were struggling to keep up with the quality of the Ecuadors, which was very interesting to see. And also, it's a shame that they couldn't at least hold on for a draw as a host nation. This is the first time that a host is losing their first game. So I think that was not good on their side also. And the keeper too, he made some basic mistakes throughout the game. Let's start with the goal, the offside goal that came up. The keeper the Qatari keeper mistimed his run and he misjudged the flow of the ball and he couldn't handle it well, which led to the bicycle kick pass for the star man, Valencia. He was the star of the game. He stood out for them. He was the captain for the Ecuador side and he stood out well for them. He shone throughout the 70 minutes he was in. There was a couple of injury scares throughout the matches, but he pulled through. And surprisingly, I think it's a big win for them. It's good that he also he didn't go off when it was expected to. It's good that he stayed on the pitch because he seems to be talismanic for the Ecuadors, and if he'd have went off earlier on, it would have been a sense of trouble for a World Cup that has been ruined by injuries a lot. The stadium too was eruptive. Even from the Qataris side, they didn't go down as they were losing the match. They were exciting throughout. So let's hop on to the Ecuador side and let's analyze what they did right. First of all, they showed that they were experienced, they had quality, they knew what they were doing, they had the better players too. They knew how to progress the ball. They knew how to counter the Qataris as they sat back. They knew how to progress the ball through the midfield, which seems to be a very, very big problem for the Qataris, as they couldn't handle the ball in the midfield. And shockingly too, they had the most members inside that midfield, which is the quality thing I was talking about, the ball down there. They were fast. I think they didn't know how the South Americans play their games. The Ecuadors were very fast, very, very quick with their ball. They were moving very quickly throughout the flanks too. Estupian was very fantastic. And a surprising shout out too was for Plata. I think he plays for Real Valladolid he was part of the Ecuador squad. He was very good too in the game. He had a fantastic game. He shone through the match. He was wearing number 19, I think. But none of it would have happened without their talismanic striker. None of it would have happened without their talismanic striker. And then Valencia, he was fantastic on the day. How he took his chances. The first one, the way he received the ball, the true pass on the turn, and that set straight towards the keeper, and he beat him brilliantly. He couldn't make the shot because the keeper grabbed onto his feet and he caused the penalty, which was a right call also. And the second one, what a fantastic header! He the way he hit behind the second, his partner striker up front and got in between the defenders and hit that ball at the right direction. He shows his quality. He's been very good today, and it's exciting. It was an exciting first game. We just hoped for a little bit more, but it was a good start for the tournament. We hope to see more lively games as it progressed on, but we keep an eye out for the game. It was a very good game. A little dull sometimes, but it is what it is. Hope to see more. So you can catch us here with all the tournament reviews and updates on this channel. Kindly like and subscribe, and thank you for joining us. Thanks.